Hey yo, what's going on guys? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be working on our mega ship. So I have done some things different with my microphone this time. I did get a little bit of a new setup, not a different mic, just I've set up my microphone differently, so it should be better now. So if you haven't already, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join the Discord. It'll be linked down below, and while you're at it, you might as well turn on notifications so you're notified every time I upload. Anyways, guys, let's get into the video. Alright guys, so instead of making the mega crane this episode, I want to focus towards the bridge and get that done and out of the way, so we can probably make it functional within a couple episodes in the near future. That'll be quite cool, I'm gonna be honest. So what we're gonna do really quickly is we're gonna go ahead and paint these front windows black, just because it might look good, possibly, potentially. So let's actually, let's go ahead and paint all the windows black, because it also might look good. And also, why not? So let's just go ahead and paint all of them, including this, and this, and this, and these two. Alright. Awesome. Okay, so, I don't know what I should put for these two side areas, but what we can do is we can go ahead and make a engine controller seat, or like a area. So let's make this sort of like a table. So it's gonna be 4 tall on this wall, 3 high on this wall. We'll make this into a table. We'll place 2 seats next to it. So let's grab seats. So we'll place one right here. Maybe that's a good height. All right, then one here. Actually, let's place it there. Okay, so let's go ahead and color them into a little bit of a gray. I also want to change this upper area so it's not so dark and gray, because right now it's a little bit dark and gray, I suppose. So let's just go for like a light brownish color. Maybe not this color. Let's go ahead, try move this around a few, and try and aim for like a wood in color. Okay, maybe we'll just stick with these. That might look good. We'll go with this, but a little bit lighter. Okay, we'll go with this for now. Alright, so now we're gonna get this darker brown, and we're going to make like a sort of a board. Not a board, but a what are they called? Okay, I don't remember at the moment, but I will eventually, probably when I'm editing it. Sadly, that's the truth for me sometimes. So it's a backboard. Oh, okay, backboard. Okay, luckily I didn't have to wait too long to figure that out. So it's the backboard. It's just it'll look cool. It usually does. It helps bring more character to the creation, I think. All right, let's go ahead and work on this table a bit. So let's just make this actually, let's go ahead and make this table into a black color. So let's go ahead and fill this in as black. We're gonna do just black around the outside of it, and then on the top and inside we'll do sort of like a lime green-ish color, because it might look good that way. So let's go ahead and fill this in really quickly. Sorry about the dog barking in the background. That's just my dog barking in the background. Well, yes. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's fill this in with that color right there. Alright, actually that did this color all the way around. Actually, maybe that doesn't. Yeah, never mind, we'll not do that. Alright, let's go ahead and just paint this in manually. Alright, okay, so we go get a dark green and a blue, so it's halfway in between these 3 spread out like that and these 3 spread out like that. So let's move it halfway here and sort of like that. Let's go lighter. Let's go right here. Maybe that looks good, I think. Alright, let's go with that for now. Alright, so let's go ahead and fix this odd color. There we go. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead, replace this with that. What would it look like? Oh, that is weird. We're not doing that. All right. Okay, let's just go ahead and replace the outside of this box with that color. I'm most likely going to change that in the future. Alright, so let's grab some throttle levers. Okay, so we're going to have some throttles. Okay, so this is 8 blocks. We're going to go and build... Wait, so hold on. This is 9 blocks, because I set 8 blocks from here to here. So that was 8 blocks. Then I deleted another block, so that was the 9th. Alright, so we're going to add another block to this. So we'll just go like that. Okay. So down here is going to be the area for all the throttles for the engines. Okay. Just like that. Just going to go ahead and fill every throttle lever in all the way across. There we go. Okay. Actually, you know what? We'll probably go with a robotic pivot. So I don't think I'm going to finish this as a career boat, since the career mode is kind of pointless now, since we don't have it anymore because it was updated or something went wrong with it and it got corrupt and the world got reset. So we're just going to finish this as a creative build, which I think is also a good idea, which I quite like. But I am sad that we won't be using it in career mode. It's a little bit disappointing. So we can go ahead and use every single block that we didn't have in career, like the instrument panels and a lot of other stuff. So let's go ahead and grab a robotic pivot to start with. This one right here. Alright, we're going to go ahead and add it to right here. Okay, it's going to face the arrows up. Nope, other way around. The arrows are going to face down for positive, just like that. Okay, so let's go ahead and select it. Just like that. Let's cut it. Let's paste it. Let's go ahead and merge these two. Okay. Let's go ahead and add dials. Oh. Okay, let's go ahead and place each dial in front of the throttle levers. So we'll go all the way along, just like this, placing the dials down. And these dials will represent each engine's RPS. I think. Yeah, I think. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and copy and paste it all the way over. So let's add the maximum value to it as 20. Okay, you know what? Hold on, let's fix this up. So we'll go with engine 1 RPS. And that way, when we copy and paste it left to right, we can go ahead and change the numbers. So we're just going to go ahead and paste it all the way across, and we will merge it after we do that. So let's go ahead and merge it really quickly. Alright, let's merge these and these as well as these and these and these and these and these and those. Alright, awesome. Okay, now that we did that, let's go ahead. Okay, it is merged. So let's grab a constant number. This one right here. Okay, let's place this down. This will be 0.3, I think. So let's connect this to the robotic pivot. Let's connect a quick battery to it. We'll place it in, we'll give it power, and we'll see how the slant works. Not works, sorry, looks, I meant. But first, let's go ahead and fix the paint job, because then, oh, that's not what I meant to do. Alright, there we go. We'll grab the paint brush, I meant. Alright, we'll just go ahead and fill this in all the way. Let's fix this wall, okay. Alright, let's just go ahead and fill it in left to right. And left to right once again. Let's go down here. Let's fill this in. Alright, cool. That seems good. Let's go ahead and spawn in and check it out. Okay, actually, I quite like that. That looks kind of cool. Huh. So, but that way, it leaves this unwanted gap right here. So, what if we did something different? Okay, one thing is, I wish that we had one more block of space. That would be nice. Huh. Alright, so what we can do to replace that is we can add this row blocks And maybe it might line up, but also maybe not. You know what? I think we're just going to go ahead and get rid of this this pivot and the slant to the overall board. So we're just going to move it up a block. We're going to paste it. And we're going to fix this right here. So let's grab the white block, place it, and we'll grab these blocks, and we'll go ahead and fill it in like that. We'll fill these in like that. We'll delete this and place those there. Okay, so now we're going to move it down because now I'm deciding I don't want it that high up. So let's grab the white blocks again. And right here is going to be a bunch of instrument panel controls, I think. So we'll just drag it left to right. And by the way, yes, you guys can drag those instrument panels, which is a really cool thing that not very many people knew. Well, actually, maybe a lot of people knew, and when I figured it out, it was just really late. So, yeah. Alright, cool. So we'll go ahead and get to these instrument panels later on. But for now, let's go ahead and work on the helm, or rather the pilot seat of the ship. So, let's grab a seat. We'll go with the compact pilot seats, because why not? Actually, you know what? I don't think we will. Okay, so I think we'll actually go with the helm for this. So let's grab a helm. Oh, not a he. Helm. There we go. Okay, we'll go ahead and place it right here. I'm probably gonna expand the actual front area later on, potentially down the road. But for now, we'll leave it like this. So later on, we could have a lot more space. But until then, we'll just keep it as is. So the helm's gonna go right here. We'll move it a block forward, right here. Okay. So okay, so we're gonna have some sort of speed system to measure this. We'll have some navigation equipment, lighting equipment. Also, we'll have anchor controls, all that. Oh, you know what? What we could also do is we can also add lifeboat controls from right here, potentially. Yeah, actually, you know what? Yeah, we could do that. Alright, so we're just going to add sort of a window to see the lifeboats for that. So we're just going to go ahead and place this here. Alright, we're going to add sort of a extension bubble so the person who is controlling it can see it if they do need to. So we'll just go ahead and build this out. So let's grab a window. Let's turn it sideways like that. And let's go ahead, delete this roof. We'll add this here. We'll change that to that. We'll fill this in. Oh, freeze. There we go. Okay, game froze for a second. Alright, let's go ahead and delete that. Okay, let's paint this black. Actually, you know what? Let's add it so it's 2 blocks. Or, sorry, two 2x3 windows. So we can see it easier. So, that'll be great. So let's go ahead and paint it black. And spawn it in, and we'll check it out from the inside to see if it's worth it when we actually need to deploy a lifeboat from up here. So let's go ahead and spawn in. Okay, we can see the lifeboat with ease. Potentially we'll add some sort of camera monitor right here, and then a camera in front of it, so we can look directly down on it. So we'll have lifeboat controls here and here. Awesome. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and let's just add 2 seats for now. That's about it. 2 seats, and then we'll leave it as that. Okay, now that we did that, we're gonna go ahead and get started on the front panel. So let's just go ahead and build that out like that. This is most likely going to be changed in the future. We're just doing this temporarily as is, just so we can kind of get an idea of what it's going to look like. So let's go ahead and add a speedometer here. Just really quickly. Maybe that might be a good idea. Okay, so up here we're going to add a radio system. So actually, you know what? What we can do, we could add sort of like a decoration to it. We could detail out the bridge a bit more. That'll look kind of cool. So it'll be like a support system, sort of. So every 3 blocks, we're just going to build beams just like what we're doing. It's going to look like it's supporting it, the roof. Maybe. I think so. So let's just do that really quickly. Okay, that works out pretty well. So now every 5 blocks, we'll add these other beams. So we'll just go ahead and build them every 5 blocks. So that's 4, that's 5. Okay, we'll build one here. We'll also build one. Okay, hold on. So we'll build that right there, and then so that's 3, that's 4, that's 5. All right, let's build this to over here. Awesome. Okay. All right, now let's go 5 over here, which that's 5 right there. All right, now let's move to the next 5, and that works out perfectly. Okay, so that sort of works as like a beam-looking system. That kind of looks cool, I suppose. We could change it in the future if it's not really helping, but more of doing more damage than good, I guess. All right, so for the bridge, we're going to have a navigation area. So this is the engine control. The navigation area could be back here behind them, and they can, I guess, navigate. I guess so. Let's sort of make this similar as a very similar table to one immediately in front of that. So let's go ahead and build this out like this. Let's grab a seat. This will be light gray for now. Actually, let's finish the table first. So let's build this out like that. We'll build this across. We'll build this up just like that. Okay, now let's go ahead and add 2 seats just like that. We're going to color them gray for now. And let's add, okay, let's grab a giant monitor. We'll go with this 3x5 one. If we have 2, no, wow, actually we can have 2. I don't know what we'd put on both of them, so we're just going to go ahead and go with 1 for now. So we'll put it sort of in the middle, right here. So we'll just go ahead and place it down right here. We'll do the screen later, but what we can add is sort of systems, or not systems, but different buttons for it, so we can control it. So let's add some more over here. So let's add a throttle lever for the actual map. So this is going to be a map. All right, so okay, so I don't know what these buttons are going to be, but these over here could be map zoom. Okay, this one right here will be toggle map. All right, awesome. So I'm undecided of what these are going to be, so we're just going to leave those blank for now. All right, what should we add back here? We could add security, I want to say. I don't know. Maybe we will not add security up in the bridge. But what we could do is sort of make an entrance or a divider between the back and front. So we'll kind of make it a bigger door. So it's going to be 5 wide, like that. We'll add these wedges, I think, just like that. And maybe, okay, maybe let's move it over a couple blocks further to the left. So let's grab all of these blocks right here, and let's cut it. And let's paste it right here. So let's delete the excess blocks that we don't need. Okay, let's fill this in. Let's merge it. Awesome. So there's a center line going through it. And people who are walking to the back can get through it easier. Alright, so back here, I don't know what we're going to put and when we're going to put it. But we're going to have stuff back here, supposedly. Alright, so we have 6 blocks of space. That gives us enough room to add a seat on each side, but we're not going to do that. So we can have probably just crane operators, I want to say. So we'll have the bigger crane operators to the far right. Or we'll just have the 2 back big cranes over on each side, and then the smaller cranes we could have just over here. Alright, so we're just going to go ahead and work on this area. So let's add a helm. Oh, helm is not spelled H-E-A-L-M, it's H-E-L-M. Sometimes I forget, sometimes I don't, sometimes I do. Oh well. So we'll just leave this as that, and then we can have 2 side panels, which will be other buttons. So pitch and yaw will be controlled from this actual helm, and then other things could be like crane spotlights to illuminate the crane, the winch to it, the magnet to toggle, all that good stuff. So yeah, we'll do that in another episode. I don't know when, but we will do it, I think, unless I change my mind. But what I am going to do is I'm going to save it as Mega Boat, because it's mega and it's a boat. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and quickly import my logo into the game really quickly through a paint importer. Well, a blueprint, not blueprint, yeah, paint importer, what I said the first time. Alright, so I'll be back with you guys once I've done that really quickly. Alright guys, I got my 2 logos in. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly go ahead and fix them up really quickly by replacing all this background color as white. So, I'll be back with you guys once I've done that. It might take a while, so I'll be back. Alright guys, about 15-20 minutes later, that I am done. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and quickly save this as 8x8 logo. So, let's go ahead and do 8x8 logo. Alright, and let's clear content. This one is, I believe it's a 7x7 logo. So let's go ahead and save it as 7x7 logo. Alright, cool. So, let's go ahead and paste the 8x8 over on this wall over here so we can brand the boat. So let's go ahead and move it. And we'll move it down to right here. Okay, let's paste it in. Actually, you know what? I don't know if I'm going to keep that. We might do a smaller one where it's like 3x3, because that is way too big. Go ahead and move it down, see if the 7x7's alright. No, that's still too big. Alright. In between this episode and the next episode, I'm just going to go ahead and replace it with a 3x3 logo. So I'm going to place one right here and one on each side of the smokestacks, because I think that'll look good, so we'll do that. Alright, I believe I've ran out of time for this episode. So I want to thank you guys all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and join the Discord. It'll be linked down below. And while you're at it, you might as well turn on notifications so you're notified every time I upload. Anyways, guys, bye for now.